Hello everybody, my name is Not That Spider. A few days ago I was screaming out in the rain for no reason. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now you might notice a few things that are different, such as my background and my microphone. Isn't it wonderful? I finally got a microphone that doesn't record my breathing. Anyways, I've played this game like 10 minutes in, but then I realized my recording got bad, and I tried it again, and my recording was just as bad. Hopefully it doesn't do that this time. But let's get into it, shall we? So I know like the first 10 minutes of this game. But, you know. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend, since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, because it just kind of works out, because you've known each other for so long. Well, we used to walk around school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off just running away. What an ass. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to wait up for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's just so mean, Death We Trust. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait up for me after all. Man, this guy's an ass. She's nice, you know? So far, she's just sweet. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We walk across the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their way to their daily commute. By the way, Death We Trust, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I don't know what a club is. What's a club? I told you already. Well, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs, because I have no idea what they are. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you were gonna join a club this year. Did I? I make a lot of promises I can't keep. I'm sure it's possible that I did. And many of our conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So dismissive. This guy's an ass. I wanna eat his legs. Just let me eat his legs. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, I mean, he knows where it's at, so that's good. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't be able to learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Hey, I have social skills and I'm in college. I have social skills. I talked to 3 people today. I avoided everyone else, but I talked to 3. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you just becoming a NEET in a few years because you're too real. You're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I trust Death. That's my name. Death We Trust. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Jesus, stop talking. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her so much makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That's what I do every day. I stare at walls for an hour. I stare at walls for a freaking hour, looking for motivation, telling the wall to give me the motivation, or I'm gonna smash its wall face in, because I need motivation. This is the only way I get motivation. So today, before I started recording this, I was punching walls and just staring them down all day, just to get those motivations going on, you know? Clubs. Story wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori! Oh my gosh, I didn't see you there. Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Yeah, because you've been spacing out for an hour, man. For a freaking hour. It's like 4:30 right now. You just been out, man. You've just been out. I thought I'd catch you coming out of class, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't compare me to you. I am beyond you. I'm beyond your understanding. Don't compare me. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club. I thought you need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What? Meanie? Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yep, I'm going to the anime club. Bye-bye! Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. If she's just so cunning that she had it planned out all along. She's really an evil mastermind. You could see it in those eyes. Look at them. You're an evil mastermind. And you just don't want me to know. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Is this where the psychological horror happens? What do you have to do? You sold your soul? Well, I'm a little worried now. The music stopped playing. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you got long hair. That's long hair. It's really long hair. Your name is Girl 1. Sounds amazing. Ah, I didn't read that. Go back. Go back, go back, go back. Oh, I don't know how to go back. Crap, I didn't read that. Seriously? You brought a boy? I don't like boys. Boys are gross. They have cooties. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Death We Trust. What a surprise. Hey, do I know you? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is just a bunch of girls. There's so many girls. It's full of incredibly cute girls. They're so cute. I can't contain myself. I'm gonna burst. Blood everywhere. Oh my gosh. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. They're cute. I love you. Shut up. Sorry. Natsuki. Wait, so I wonder if this guy just becomes like is an ass and then just becomes a simp. Maybe that's what he is. That's his character development. He's an ass and then he just progressively goes to a simp. You know? And not even like not like simp as a derogatory word, but just to get these girls, you know? You know? He's gonna get like game, you know? Or maybe he's just really awkward like me and just can't talk to girls, even though all my friends are girls, so I can't really talk to them. It's truly sad. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Yeah, she's a child. What are you doing in high school? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. She's so happy. Ah, it's so beautiful. You're gonna love her. Anyway, this is Yuri. Yuri, the smartest in the club. She's so smart. She's the smartest. She's got a big chest and everything. She's the smartest. Don't say things like that. I'm not that smart. I'm kind of dumb, actually. It's not that impressive. Shut up. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. You know, because they're always full of energy and happy. She seems happy. That's what she seems. I'm gonna sneeze or sniffle. Give me a sec. Well, it's just nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Monica. Is that right? Well, that's right. I do. I know you. How do I know you? It's great to see you again, Death We Trust. Monoki smiles sweetly, leans like that, like a normal girl would. Her skirt just swooping in the wind. You know. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I didn't talk to you because you're a girl, but now I'm gonna have to talk to you because Sayori here is gonna force me to join her club. You know. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. She's running the whole shebang, you know. She's like the head of the school, everything, you know. She's amazing. Why is that closet door open? There's a closet door open. Are you gonna tie me up in a closet? Basically completely out of my league. So I don't even try for her, you know? You're all out of my league. I'm in a whole different league than you. You know? It's not necessarily, it's like an uneven league kind of scale, but you know, we're not in the same league. I can't date you. That's the whole thing. You know, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come, sit down, in death we trust. We made some room at the table for you, so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. A little rough there, aren't you, Natsuki? Sorry, I was a little too excited. Then, how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica, space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner table and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. It seems like it's been open this whole time, but okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. You know, because I know her. Okay, are you ready? For what? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the tray foil off the tray, revealing a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. She's so proud of herself! Yeah, so proud! You're astonished, and you probably don't even care. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one! They're not poison at all! They're not poison. I definitely don't hate anyone. Sura grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sura talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn... Why is the icing bit even necessary? I don't know. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking at the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my directions. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I mean, if you're gonna stare at me, I'm probably not going to. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? Well, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe! But not for you know, you dummy! Shut up! Go away. Alright, I'll go. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of me, in front of each of us, before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole lot of teas. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Hey, no, that's not it. Shut up. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, at least, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. You know, because I hate books. I don't know why I'm joining this club. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? Well, Sayori forced me to join. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm afraid to answer that question. I am not legally obliged to answer that question. I don't have to answer it. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori was really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? Right at home, alright. I feel like y'all are gonna murder me. Are you gonna murder me? That's the question. I want to know, are you gonna murder me? No? Maybe? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the Literature Club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader at the debate club last year? Well, you know. No, I don't. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It felt like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I'd personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet, you know? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all their effort into starting something brand new, especially when that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Literature grabs my attention. I know this guy hates books, but you know, I got thousands of comic books just right behind me. You know, I got way too many. I got a bunch of books. I can barely move them. It's insane. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it, girls. I guess. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really think that I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Death We Trust, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga! Comic books! Horror! Something! Yeah! Subway! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. Like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. How much of a reader I get? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Sorry. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, like Lord of the Rings and Ender's Game. And Star Wars, those books that are Star Wars books, those exist. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is in such a foreign way is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deeply take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I wet my pants. I desperately grasp something that I can read to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri, as well, might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, even if it's for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, I just, Natsuki eyes dart towards me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Shut up! No! What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club's meeting. Looked like you were writing a poem called, Don't say it out loud! I'll kill you! Give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you do is just cute. You as you are, you know, she's just so cute. Sori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident, not very confident writer yet, are you? I understand, Natsuki, how it feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open your eyes to exposing the vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example. It help set an example. We can make an example out of you, Yuri. We'll make an example. You show your work, and we'll make an example. I guess. We won't kill you or anything. We'll just chop off a few limbs, you know. After you show your poems, you know, whatever. Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Not Monica. Monica. My bad. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Let's all go and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Deathly Trust? Monica smiles warmly at me for once. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join your freaking club. Freaking club. I don't want to join your freaking club. It's so weird. Y'all are writing poems. Y'all are cute. I can't handle girls. Shut up. Go away. Faint. I'll faint. I'll play dead. They won't notice if I play dead. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Ouch. Well, that hurts. That hurts a lot. But I'm sorry. I thought, Death we trust. You all. I am defenseless against all these cute girls. I'm gonna have to simp sooner or later. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I have to pay in order to spend every day with beautiful girls. Right! Okay, I've made my decision then. I'll join your stupid literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me and jumps up and down. Hey! Stop it! Stop! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be just super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And that was Doki Doki Literature Club with yours truly. I hope you all enjoyed it thoroughly, or at least some parts of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the new sound. And if you guys liked it, leave a comment and a like. And as always, stay safe, keep rolling those dice. Bye-bye!